I play an editor, a literary editor in the play, and the phrase close-up space is an editing term, which is when you're editing, you take something out, there's a void that's left, and so you have to bring together the two things on either side, which is also sort of a metaphor for what can happen with people.
It becomes a sort of metaphoric term that's used about the distance between a father and a daughter, the distance between Paul and Harper, and the hope, I think, that's there at the end of the play that there will be an intention to close up the space between them.
And he sent me away to boarding school for 3 years and did not talk to me at all. And now I kick myself out of boarding school by speaking only Russian for 11 weeks. Ты не трогай my flag! Ты не трогай my flag, Tiran! And I fly back and I surprise him at his office, and all he has are index. He can't even talk to me. He doesn't even know what to say to me.
I began writing Close Up Space thinking it would be a drama, and then this character named Steve started talking to me, and I realized that basically in order to go to such an emotional and dark place that this play goes to, we really need to laugh or we can't go on the journey. So then I started realizing that I was cooking a drama, but the oven was a comedy.
At first blush, this sort of crazy concoction of characters can sort of seem wild and funny and a little bit off-center. But then as we get to know them, they actually all have incredible interior lives and real stories and real pain that has to get resolved.
I don't think it's a coincidence that that my character is an editor, because I think there's something about his desire to control things and reduce things to the simplest, clearest degree possible. That's something that an editor can do, and it's also something that he wishes for in life, and it's a lot easier to do that in literature than in life.
There's obviously an incredibly dynamic group of people. We have Rosie Perez.
It's very comforting to be in an environment where the competition is all healthy. The competition is just to make the play better. That's really nice. That's really, really nice.
Working with David Hyde Pierce has been amazing. He's brilliant. He's a brilliant actor. He's a super skilled comedian. You know, I was familiar with his work. I knew he was brilliant, but when you're actually there in the scene with him, it's kind of amazing how present he is.
It was the best day of my life, was just the reading. And so the fact that almost immediately Manhattan Theatre Club committed to the play, and then even just as immediately David said he would do it, it was all just, I mean, it's the stuff of you know, crazy dreams.
The other thing about the play is Molly really gets rhythm and comic timing. Like, I think that's another thing in the theater. If you're doing a film, like, an editor can sort of cut in the timing for you. You know, like, they decide when to cut away to the reaction shot in the theater. It's just you and me throwing the ball back and forth. So the play is just set up so that David and I have all these great little rhythmic things to ba-bup, back and forth. And so it's really fun to play, and I'm dying to get in front of an audience.
I think more than a lot of the plays that are out there now, this is definitely for young people, this play.
There's a kind of hearty meal aspect to watching a play like Close Up Space when an ensemble of some of New York's finest actors are coming together to say, let's give this new voice, Molly Smith Metzler, an opportunity to be heard in New York City.
What I'm looking forward to is letting the audience in on this great piece of theater.
I love that this play is going up around the holidays, and I think there's something about, you know, I hope you audiences come out feeling like they should reach out to that person they want to say I love you to, that maybe it hasn't been easy to say I love you to recently, but I hope that this play inspires that. I hope audience members go home and feel compelled to reach out and close up their spaces, because I wrote the play to close up mine.